Fox 26's Denise Middleton shows us how Texas A&M University faculty and staff are focusing on bringing more awareness through a virtual program.
A&M has worked to provide mental health services in many different ways, but with the help of Kognito's at-risk training, they're giving students the tools they need to help each other by conversing with virtual humans and acting out real-life crisis scenarios. It's been a tough year to be a college student. The COVID-19 pandemic has made it difficult to enjoy college life and get the full experience. For many, the first semester has been full of stress and uncertainty.
And some students, it's not just about their life here or their college student life, but it's their life back home and how they may have to handle multiple hats of being a provider or a caretaker at home.
Santana Simple, Assistant Director of Counseling and Psychological Services at Texas A&M University, says while students continue to experience anxiety and depression, social isolation has been their biggest struggle.
What I think we've seen in the counseling center is a lot of students trying to figure out a way to adapt. And I think they've kind of ran into, I think, a wall from time to time because that social connection was their lifeline.
Santana says some students were already feeling overwhelmed before the pandemic. And according to the American Association of Suicidology, 86% of college students who died by suicide did not seek campus counseling prior to their death. But during the pandemic, she says more faculty and students have utilized their resources, like Kognito at Risk, a 45-minute online intervention training program.
You may realize that you've had friends or family members you've been worried about in the past.
I would say we've seen about a 40% increase in the number of users that we've had, and this fall semester has been the biggest semester.
A lot of times, many people don't know what to do or say when concerned about someone's mental state. But the interactive role-play simulation has two versions you can use: at-risk peer training and at-risk for faculty and staff.
Been kind of on a short fuse with everyone lately. I mean, what am I supposed to think? What's going on?
I don't know. I don't know what to say about all that.
It gives you practice by you engaging in conversation with a virtual student who is coded with emotions and memory and personality and will react like a real student who's experiencing psychological distress.
Glenn Albright, co-founder and director of research at Kognito, says there are many different scenarios that allow them to build awareness, knowledge, and skills about mental health.
What we've shown and published is that it really has a strong impact on user attitudes. What I mean by that, users feel more prepared to identify and help students. They feel more confident that they can engage in these difficult conversations, including conversations about suicide.
And as a result, they've been able to motivate more students at A&M to seek help.
And so students appreciate how realistic it is, how it actually gives you tangible things that you can actually say and practice, not only just verbally, but, especially now in this digital world, how do you text that? What should you say to offer that support via text or over the phone or, even in Zoom?
Kognito at Risk has been adopted by 5,000 schools and districts nationally. But if you need more help or advice, you can call the City of Houston's mental health helpline at 713-999-9442. It's open 7 days a week from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m. until Christmas. Denise Middleton, Fox 26 News.